Hello everyone. With this demonstration I'm going to show you how to create a very simple Powtoon from scratch. And obviously there's a lot of predefined templates which I've used before, but for our purposes for this demonstration it's going to replicate somewhat the introduction you did using a narrated PowerPoint. So as you can see, I'm already logged into my Powtoon, and you should have set up your Powtoon account by now. So, and you should have watched these 3 videos by now. The writing of the script, recording a voiceover, and adding visuals. And I'm pretty much going to follow this technique. However, this is a demonstration that I'm going to show you some technique. So I'm going to go and show you that I've written the script, and then I will go through some explanations. I'll add my visuals, and then as I do all this, I'm recording the voiceover for the entire time. So when you do yours, you'll write a script, record your voiceover, and then add your picture. So let's get started. I'm going to first create a new project. Like I said, there's all types of predefined templates that you can use, which I have used in creating some. But in this case, I'm going to start from scratch. So I'm going to click Edit. And finally, the default slide comes up. I'm going to actually add a title slide, and I'm going to use this text right here because I like the font size and the color. So I'm going to move it towards the center a little bit, double click, and just say Roger Buskell's introduction. Well, there's some other objects on the screen that I choose not to use, so I'm going to select and delete. Select the little arrow and delete. Now this logo stays on all slides because I'm using the evaluation version just like you are. So we don't want to forget to save it. So let's give it a file name. And then click Save. So that's the first slide, just Roger Buskell's introduction. Now I'm going to add a slide, and you'll notice it's blank. Well, the first thing I want to do, since I've already, I could add some more text by clicking here. And one thing you want to do is switch your mode to the timeline. And that's in case you want to add other components to it at certain locations in the timeline. But I'm really not going to add text here. I just wanted to show you that you do have a lot of components that you can select from. But the one I'm going to use just for our simple introduction here is I'm going to upload an image. All types of images in the folder that you could use. Well, and I think I've got one on my desktop. It's a PNG file. I'm going to select this old one here, with me with a beard. This was, I think, last year. Sometimes during the winter I grow a beard and comb my hair back, that kind of good stuff. So just to shake things up, I'll give you my winter look here. And now I've already written my introduction according to Powtoon's recommendation. So I do want to show you the introduction that's in a Word file. And the components of the introduction are mentioning the target audience, a problem, and you don't necessarily have a problem in your introduction, my expertise, and you could do something like that, a solution to the problem, and then a call to action, and then ending on a high note. So that's actually what I'm going to read as I go back and do my voiceover. So we'll go back to Powtoon, click Sound, Voiceover, and then Record. It is now recording. So now my introduction Hello ELFH 575 students. My name is Roger Buskill. I will be your instructor this semester. Most of you have not had any experience in developing PowerPoints with good training design or e-learning itself for that matter. I've been doing this for a number of years and I've had my personal business, Performance Media, where I created training videos. You are going to study and put into practice many PowerPoint techniques and multimedia principles over the course of the semester. It will be up to you to do the hard work of studying and practicing the techniques. I am so excited about opening new thoughts and techniques for you as you gain a better understanding of how to create training that sticks. Okay, stop recording and apply it. And now we have a recording on the timeline. You'll notice that introduction is a little bit long. It's at 10 seconds. So what I want to do on this slide is simply remove some of the time and let's just keep it at 4 seconds. So that's really all there is to creating a very simple introduction. And I've already shown you how to share it with me, but we might do that one more time. So what we will do is export it. A number of different ways to export if you have purchased Powtoon. But in this case, I'm simply going to publish it to my Powtoon. Going to add a description. A particular category, we'll just say education. Save that, and we want to keep it public. Forgot to give it a file name, so let's do that right now. So we should always give it a file name so that you could recognize it. Simply click Next. The only option you have is the standard 480. Now you're going to export to Powtoon. And like I mentioned, you want to select. Now let's select the link, and that's what you will insert into your discussion board thread. So that's all for now.